Hi, my name is Dawn Chickarone. Welcome to the Living with Vision Loss podcast, where people can learn how to live more independently in their everyday lives. Today, we're going to answer the question, how can I explain my vision loss? I do not have low vision, but I've worked with people for over 25 years, and this is a thing people with vision loss struggle with. Other people don't know what they're going through or what you're going through. So I wanted to do a couple episodes on this. And this came about because I have people say, how can I explain my vision loss to my child? How can I explain my vision loss to my family member? And vision loss is very personal and it's really hard to explain. But you have to do it because you don't want to feel alone. You want someone to understand what you're going through. I will go over 3 ways you can educate people about your vision loss that I've found helpful. Feel free to use these 3 strategies. And if you don't want to educate someone about your vision loss, there is no pressure. We're going to start education on how to explain your vision loss with near acuity. Near acuity is seeing up close. When you have an eye exam, they ask you to hold a reading card at 40 centimeters or 16 inches, and the eye doctor is going to ask you to read the print size you can see. If you do not have vision loss, you can read newspaper size print, which on that acuity card says 1M. In real life terms, that's about 8-point font. Someone that doesn't have vision loss can read normal print, 8-point font throughout their day. When someone has vision loss or low vision or legal blindness, they cannot see normal print. They cannot see 8-point font. When I explain near acuity to a patient or a family member of what their actual vision is, I actually show the person and the family member, as long as the person's okay with it, the print size they can read. For example, I will point to 1M on that acuity card, which is 8-point font, and say, this is what a person can see, but this is what you can see. You can only see 4M, which is 32-point font. And I share that font size with their family member, or if it's a child, I share it with the parent. This is the size they can see. So the first step in educating people about your vision loss for near acuity is letting the person know, or if you're a healthcare provider or an optometrist or an ophthalmologist, letting the patient know the print size they can see. When you're explaining near acuity, print size is one way to explain what you can see. I can see 64-point font, or I can see 16-point font, or I actually can't see any fonts because of my vision loss. I'm legally blind. The second way I find helpful to explain your vision loss for near acuity is describing the activities that you have difficulty doing. I don't think from my experience when people can see, they understand what you can't see. So just share with your family member or your friend or your healthcare provider, I can't see normal print to read my medicine bottle. I can't see normal print to read my mail, to read prices at the store, to read labels, to read cooking instructions. That print is too small for me, so I have to ask someone else for help, or I have to cook something from memory. I can't see money. I don't know if it's a $1 bill or a $5 bill. I can't see the numbers on my credit card. I can't read the small print on my computer for work or for school. When you share the activities that you're having difficulty with for near acuity, it actually makes it a little bit more real so other people can understand what you can't see and what you're struggling with. The third way you can explain your vision loss to others where you can't see small print or money or small items is to describe your eye condition. I have macular degeneration, and because I have macular degeneration, I'm unable to see regular size print and I can't read myself. I have glaucoma and I have reduced near acuity and I can't see small print. And it's really difficult for me to read my mail or identify my money or identify my medications. I find these are 3 ways that you can help explain your vision loss. Describing the print size you can or cannot see, describing the activities you're having difficulty with, or describing your eye condition to others. With vision loss, sometimes you can't tell that you have eye disease. That can be really frustrating because people think you can see like they can see. So you have to educate them. And you can educate them when you're ready. You might not be ready to educate them if you've had new onset of vision loss, and that's okay. I work with people that have had vision loss for their whole lives, and I work with people who just had vision loss in the past year, and they might not want to explain their vision loss right away. Treatment interventions for near acuity. These are the 3 treatment interventions we typically do for near acuity. Magnification, where we would make the print bigger, and I think I've gone over so many magnification devices in our past episodes. The other intervention that we have, if magnification won't work, is text-to-speech or auditory devices. I haven't done a lot of episodes on these treatment interventions, but I will. I did touch on seeing AI on our last episode, but I will be talking about more technology in the future. The third treatment intervention that can help people with near reading from reduced vision is adaptation or compensatory techniques. A lot of the people that I work with, if they can't read their bills, they set up automatic bill paying. If they can't read prices at the store, they set up online grocery delivery. There's so many ways you can do things differently, and the people I work with have shared some really creative ideas of how to do things differently, things to consider when you're explaining your vision loss for near acuity. Having vision loss and losing your independence is so hard. It's okay to be frustrated. It's okay to be annoyed. It's okay to be tired. Losing your vision and losing your independence can affect every aspect of your life, and it's not easy to figure out new ways to do things. It's not easy to have to use a device to read. It's not easy to learn text-to-speech. It's not easy to do things differently. If you explain your vision loss, you might not feel as alone. That's why I'm doing this episode. Feel free to share comments of how you explain your vision loss on my YouTube station, Living with Vision Loss Dawn Chickarone, or to share comments of how you've become more independent or any strategies you felt improved your quality of life. Thank you so much. On our next episode, we're going to talk about distance acuity, or the ability to see things far away.